Starting is the hardest part. Download Atom by googling Atom IDE. Then find it in your default location and run the setup, most likely under downloads. And then we will need to install three things. We need to make sure you have a terminal. If you do not, go to Settings, Install Terminal. There are many terminals. Do not get distracted by all the bells and whistles. Just choose one you like, or a highly recommended one. Type in Platform IO IDE Terminal and select that one. Once that package is installed, install script so we can run our Python code. And the third and last package is Kite in IntelliSense, kind of like Grammarly with pop-ups to help us with our code. Use your junk mail for signing up to Kite. Once we have a terminal, add terminal if you don't see this prompt. Install Python. You will be prompted to the Microsoft Store to install Python for free. Then run it again, make sure you have it. Here's the Python command prompt. Exit using the exit method back to the terminal. Okay. To get started with Pygame, the video game library for Python, type in this code into the terminal. Then test it with this code. A little game will pop up. Once all the startup jargon is out the way, create a new folder. Let's do a quick test to make sure we're all set up. File, add project folder. I just wrote Python projects using Snakecase. If you can't see anything, such as your terminal, click the Add button. Also, there'll be a hidden little arrow in the middle left. Here's where your project folder is. Right click and add a new file, and title it with your game.py extension. Make sure you have the Py extension. Okay. I will do a little test by printing Hello World. Run that with the Control-Shift-B for build. And you'll see a tiny little Hello World. If you have errors, they are not set up yet. We can also import Pygame. Tab will be your best friend with the IntelliSense. Run that, and you'll see a nice message, hello from the Pygame community. To check all your packages are installed, have a look under packages. You should have Kite, your chosen terminal, and script. We will later be running our scripts with the hotkey Ctrl-Shift-B. Another nice hotkey is splitting the screen using holding the start key and using a left or right arrow. So we can have Atom on one side and the documentation or your browser on the other. Click the burger menu, getting started is where those links were. There's also further instruction on Linux systems such as Mac or Raspberry Pi. Have a look under the Pygame docs, as we'll be using a lot of that documentation for a template. Just to quickly iterate, our terminal is the output. Everything we write, such as the list function, has been created for us, and we can only type in the call. A list will return what is in your folder. Typing in Python 3 gives us just another terminal or way to write in a text editor. Then we call built-in functions that we can create up here. Exit back to the terminal. Use the up arrow for the last command. If we just printed a message, we'll get an error as we're not in our text editor or shown by the command prompt. Now we're good to go. Control save. Document comment is 3 double quotation marks followed by a message. This is my game. It displays as a help message. Normal comment is just with the hash key. And will not be run. It is only to help out programmers. They can already see the code.